Most beginners use Python's input but don't actually understand what it returns, and that's exactly why their code randomly breaks. In this video, I'll explain input method in the simplest way possible so it never confuses you again. Alright guys, so first of all, what does the input method do? So let's just start with something simple. So I'll be writing x is equal to input, enter something. Alright, now we'll write print x. Now here, basically, when your program runs, it pauses, waits for you to type something, and then stores it inside this variable. But here's the part most people don't realize. No matter what you type, Python always treats it as text, or you can also say a string. Now to prove this, we're just going to write type x. There you go. And once we execute the program, it'll end up printing, enter something, I don't know, 5. Class str. So we just entered, like for example, 5, and then it told us that the number that we just entered, it's actually a string. So Python, it always treats it as a string, not sometimes, all right? So even if you type a number like 10, Python sees it as string 10, not the number 10. Now now basically this one concept explains most beginners error. Most beginner errors, I mean. So the most common error is basically, for example, if we write age is equal to input, enter your age. Now this works, but if we write print age plus 5, now here, this is where the things are gonna get like tricky. Now basically this looks correct, but it will end up crashing. Now like I said, in Python, it would always consider your input as a string. Now here, you're trying to tell Python, hey, try to add the string with 5. Now how can you add a string with 5? Yeah, so that's why it's gonna end up crashing because Python cannot just add a string with 5 because it's impossible. So now basically what you wanted it to do is to add like whatever age you enter and then store it as a number and then add plus 5 to it, right? But Python considers this as a string in the beginning. Now here's the very common fix to that problem, which is basically you have to put int the you have to like basically put int input. Now here what this does, wait a minute, int input. All right. Now here basically you convert the input into a number using int. So you're basically telling Python, hey, this text should be treated as a number and not a string. Now you can also use print is equal to, for example, but you can also use like float input. Now basically this would end up printing, this would end up like you can use the float method like inside the input method by using like it's for decimals. All right, so always use the float method for decimals. Now I'm gonna explain to you guys why this matters. So this might seem like a small detail, but it affects everything. Now, if you don't understand this, you'll keep getting errors and not know why. But once you get it, the input becomes one of the easiest things in Python. So just to recap, always make sure to like for example to remember that Python always stores the value of your like input always as a string and never as a number, unless you force it like by telling it by using like int or either float. Now again, int is used for integers and float is used for decimal numbers. And yeah, guys, if this video helped you finally understand the input method, please drop a like and please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, guys, I'll keep breaking down Python concepts in the simplest way possible in my next videos. And yeah, guys, have a nice day. Bye.